We start this broadcast with a fresh political controversy that is brewing over the proposed parliament session from the 16th of April to the 18th. Senior Congress leader P. Chidambaram has called this move mischievous and he has urged that it must be opposed. What is his argument? His argument is the timing. He says that polling in Tamil Nadu and West Bengal is scheduled for the 23rd and 29th in West Bengal. Chidambaram is pointing out that a significant number of opposition MPs, that is 39 from Tamil Nadu and about 28 from West Bengal, will be fully engaged in their constituencies during the proposed session. And he also says that this is, this is why he's having to ask a critical question, that if key constitutional amendment bills are going to be taken up during this particular window, how will these MPs participate in the debate and voting? He's also raising a concern that the timing of the session may effectively exclude a large section of opposition's representation in parliament. Now, like everyone knows, why this is a push that the centre is currently doing on women's reservation bill. So the government has said that the budget session has been extended by these many days, specifically to push forward the implementation of the 33% women's reservation law that was passed in 2023. When the Prime Minister was addressing a rally, he said that this push is about ensuring women's representation in parliament and state assemblies from the year 2029. The Prime Minister earlier also sought to dispel concerns around delimitation, asserting that no state, including Kerala, Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, will see any kind of reduction in Lok Sabha seats. He also made a direct appeal that all political parties must rise above partisan politics and support this long-pending right of the women of this country, pending for over 4 decades. Going across to my colleague Akansha, who's joining us on this broadcast. Akansha, take us through the apprehensions and the concerns raised by P. Chidambaram.
Let me take you through what he has posted on social media. This is P. Chidambaram. He has said that the proposal to convene Parliament on April 16th and 218 is mischievous and must be opposed. Polling in Tamil Nadu and West Bengal is scheduled on April 23rd and in West Bengal April 29th. 39 MPs of Tamil Nadu and 29 MPs of West Bengal are in opposition benches in Lok Sabha. They will be fully engaged in their constituency during April 16 to 18. If critical constitutional amendment bills are brought to discuss and to vote on these dates, how will these 67 MPs in the Lok Sabha participate and vote? He goes on to say that he suspects that the design is to exclude these parliamentarians as far as the critical constitutional amendment bills are concerned.
So designed to exclude, that's the charge coming in from the Congress party. Thank you so much, Akansha, for joining us on this broadcast. I also have my colleague Mohit, who is getting us more details. So now that the centre has made its intention clear that these extension of dates or budget session is with the focus of ensuring that women of this country get their long pending due, and the focus is going to be on the women's reservation bill. But the Congress party and its leaders, they are fearing that because of election timing, MPs who will be busy in states of Tamil Nadu and West Bengal may be excluded. Mohit.
Yes, Sagrika. You see, the opposition party, specifically the Congress party, they have been raising questions on the government, saying that this particular special session, 16 to 18, is just being called because of the elections, and BJP wants to gain the mileage from this particular session by saying that they want early implementation of Nari Shakti Adhiniyam 2023. And they are also saying that delimitation will also take place, and perhaps that is why Chidambaram says that many of the MPs would be outside from the opposition parties campaigning in Tamil Nadu or in West Bengal. And if the critical amendments, constitutional amendments are being brought, they will miss out from the debate, they will miss out from the voting, and hence the Congress party has attacked Prime Minister and the BJP. Now, the Congress party, Sagrika, also has questions on delimitation of constituency. They say that if delimitation takes place, because there are reports that will take place in the special session, that discussion would also take place. So for that, you need constitutional amendments. Then the seat number in UP or in other states, North Indian states, would be much higher than what is in the southern part of the country or the eastern part of the country. But Prime Minister has also stated that no state will be left, and also there will be equal proportion of seats given as per the 2011 census to each and every state. So it's not that just, for example, if UP gets 30 more Lok Sabha seats, then Kerala will remain there. Kerala, Tamil Nadu or the other state, both in South India or in Northeast India, they will also increase the share of the Lok Sabha seats in these particular states. So what we see is that massive political war of words on 9. Mallikarjun Kharge has also called an important meeting to have a discussion with the alliance partners, with the opposition parties, and also with senior Congress leaders have been called to have a discussion on this particular strategy for the special parliament session, which will take place from 16 to 18. Now, the government clearly says, Sagarika, that we want early implementation of women reservation bill, 33% reservation to women. For that, you will have to increase a certain number of seats, and in 2029 Lok Sabha election, they want to do that. So there, the Congress and the other parties are raising questions, and surely from 16 to 18, when the special session takes place, the opposition would be raising questions. They might also protest. So clearly, we are expecting a high drama in this particular special session. But the government says we have called this session just because we want early implementation of Nari Shakti Adhiniyam.
Right.
Nari
so
Shakti
when it
Bandhan
comes
Adhiniyam,
to the centre's women's reservation push, it has been linked to polls, and when it comes to the parliament session and the dates, there are MPs in the Congress party who are fearing exclusion, that MPs, especially from the states of West Bengal, poll-bound states of West Bengal and Tamil Nadu, will miss out, and this is a mischievous ploy. That is the allegation coming in from P. Chidambaram. Mohit, stay with us because there is another aspect to the story. The Congress continues to mount its attack on the government, and this time this is over the delimitation move. They are calling it dangerous. They are also saying that the women's law has been amended to grab political mileage in poll season. In the latest, in a scathing attack over the delimitation proposal, Congress's Jairam Ramesh is accusing Prime Minister Modi of misleading the public. He is calling the delimitation proposal a weapon of mass distraction. Akansha, my colleague, is with us. Akansha, take us through the latest post by Jairam Ramesh, where he's used the WMD reference, where he says that delimitation is nothing but weapon of mass distraction at a time when the country is facing serious economic and foreign policy crisis. These are the latest allegations coming in. Over to you, Akansha.
Absolutely. Let me take you through the statement and the claims that have been made by the Congress leader. Jairam Ramesh has said that the Prime Minister is up to his usual tricks of making misleading statements that are meant to deceive. He goes on to say that he says that South Indian states will not be hurt in any way if the strength of the Lok Sabha is increased by 50% and the number of seats of each state in the Lok Sabha is also increased by 50%. This is hoodwinking of the people of the country, in which the Prime Minister has unique expertise. He goes on to say, for example, the difference between UP and Kerala seat in Lok Sabha is 60. Mr. Modi's proposal will increase it to 90. Similarly, the difference between UP and Tamil Nadu will increase from 41 all the way to 61. Such examples can be multiplied. And as you also mentioned, in the end, he goes on to say that the nation is facing a serious economic and foreign policy crisis. All that Prime Minister is bothered about right now is pushing through an increase in the strength of the Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabhas without meaningful consultations and widespread public debate. This is nothing but a weapon of mass distraction. WMD is what Jairam Ramesh has said. Also replying to that, Manish Tiwari of the Congress party has agreed with him, saying that the framing by the Prime Minister is absolutely erroneous. He goes on to say that the framing must be how much will Southern India, Western India, Northern India and Northwestern India lose in terms of political heft as compared to the Hindi heartland state of India in terms of the gap in the number of the parliamentary seats between them and the Hindi heartland states. He goes on to say that whatever Prime Minister Modi and BJP is proposing, that is yet unclear, will further skew the federal balance to the detriment of the non-Hindi heartland states. So that is the big claim coming in from the Congress party. As we told you, Jairam Ramesh has compared the delimitation exercise with weapon of mass distraction. He has called it WMD.
Yes, so this is dangal over delimitation and a political fight over the dates of the parliament session. On one hand, you have Jairam Ramesh saying that this is nothing but an attempt being made by the BJP and the Prime Minister to distract from pressing issues, while he was talking about delimitation after the assurance that came in from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. After that, you have Congress's Chidambaram, who is questioning the timing of the parliament session, the special session of the parliament. The focus of the centre is to ensure the women's reservation push. Kritika, my colleague, is also with us. Fireworks already. This is at a time when in poll-bound states, charges are flying thick and fast. There is another battlefront that has opened up in the political sphere, Kritika. This time it's about the parliament dates. This time it's about delimitation and also the women's reservation push by the centre. Is the BJP planning to counter all the allegations that are being levelled by the opposition, especially the Congress party? Kritika, if you can hear me. We'll try connecting with Kritika, but right now we are breaking news of how Jairam Ramesh and Manish Tiwari of the Congress party are criticizing the government's one, focus on delimitation, two, focus on women's reservation push, and the parliament session, the special parliament session that is set to convene in a few days from now. There is a political controversy that's brewing over the dates of the parliament session from the 16th of April to the 18th of April, where on one hand you have Congress's P. Chidambaram, who has called the move mischievous and has urged that it must be opposed. He's raising the timing of polls in Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. He's pointed at the dates of April 23rd and 29th, and he said that this is when MPs from both these states are going to be extremely busy. Next, you also have Jairam Ramesh, who is saying that the delimitation move is going to be dangerous, and the women's law is nothing but to grab, the amended women's law is nothing but to grab political mileage in the season of polls. Kritika is back with us. Kritika, how does the BJP plan to counter the allegations that are being levelled by the opposition, especially the Congress party?
Well, earlier also we have seen the BJP term such allegations as nothing but annoyance over Congress's own political defeat. This is in fact the line that has been taken by the Bharatiya Janata Party in the past. Remember, currently Congress is stating that with the special session being called from April 16 onwards, Mallikarjun Kharge, the leader of opposition in the upper house, as well as Rahul Gandhi, will first convene a meeting with senior Congress MPs and later would also reach out to the opposition MPs as well over the discussion and the manner of discussion as far as delimitation is also concerned. We've also seen this in fact be rigged up by the DMK as well in the past about how delimitation could in fact widen the gap between the representation of seats from the southern states and those in the Hindi heartland as well. However, BJP, as well as yesterday in a rally, Prime Minister Modi had himself made these sort of interpretations, called these interpretations misleading, and he had said that this special session is being specifically called to give a strong assurance to the type of in fact information being spread that this would cut down the seats, existing number of seats for the southern states. So that is the agenda that is being put forward by the Prime Minister himself, wherein he's stating that in the special session, the assurance will be very clear and it will be put ahead in front of the parliamentarians and in front of the country as well. Countering this is what we are hearing from Mr. P. Chidambaram of the Congress, that this is coming in at a time wherein members of parliament from both West Bengal as well as in Tamil Nadu will be busy with election duty, with election campaigning, and this is in fact being done deliberately in order to exclude them from this exercise of the special session being called in. Earlier as well, Mr. Jairam Ramesh had called in fact this move as a dangerous ploy deployed by the BJP ahead of the elections and targeted only at gaining political mileage. Over to you.
And the Prime Minister in his rally in Kerala also mentioned that how the special session of the Parliament is being called only to ensure that women of this country get their long pending due, a promise that has been made by all political parties. And now you see the kind of politics that's playing out. It's being linked to elections. It is also being linked to, say, a dangerous agenda. Those are the allegations coming in from the Congress party. Thank you so much, Kritika, for